Guys, and welcome back to the Beastly Unsaved Rabbit Hole. So I haven't updated in a little bit, and once again, my text messages are loading from while I was at Embroidery Bee today onto my computer. So, if you've been watching my regular videos, I have thrown Mania out the window, and I'm very unapologetic about it because I just don't care right now. So, anyways, 2 weeks ago, Wednesday, I guess like a week and a half ago, Wednesday, I started my HAED. I did it. I started her. I haven't worked every day on her. Like I started her that Wednesday and I didn't work on her Thursday or Friday. I don't think I picked it back up till almost Sunday. And then I've worked on it. I've worked on it a little bit all this week, except for Thursday and Friday. Today is Saturday. But I did take it to Embroidery Bee. And so I think out of the week and a half that I've been working on her, I haven't worked on her Thursday, Friday, Thursday, Saturday. There was another day. There was Monday. I haven't worked on her 5 days out of about 10. So, or I guess maybe 11-ish. I don't know. However many days Wednesday to a Saturday is. So anyways, I've gotten a really good chunk done. So if you're ready for the big reveal of how much I've gotten done, I have a hoop on right now, but this is my first page and all the green is done. There's a little bit more done than this, but that's pretty much where I'm at. I still have a lot to go. And all of that, so all these sprinkles are $37.50, and then everything else is solid $310. So on fabric, it doesn't look as much, but I mean, it is a fair amount. So here is so far my first page. So my first page is 80 stitches across the top. So here's the corner of the piece, like the very corner. And then this is leading to page 2 over here because there's the rest of the fabric. So this is 80 stitches across, and this is as far down as page 1 goes, which is 98 stitches down. So everything, I now have all of the sprinkles. I've been calling them sprinkles. All the holes for the $37.50, I have all of that part completed. So I started putting in the $37.50 before I left Embroidery Bee. So then basically all from here over and in here, and then from here down and over is all 310, just solid 310. So my goal was to get this part especially done to where I could fill in the $37.50, and then I don't need to look at the page anymore to just fill the rest of all this black in. And I'm gonna be taking it to work and stuff. And I think at work the other day, I did take it one day and work on it at work at lunch, and I got about 500 stitches in, and well, no, it was more like 400 in the hour. But so this is her so far. I'm not hating the 310 yet. I'm not hating it. It's not the worst thing in life, actually. We'll see. But I think the next page that I do, whenever we get to the next page, I think is going to be the second row, second column. So for me, that's page 9. So I'm going to do the adjacent page here in the diagonal because there's a little bit of this in the upper corner of that page. And then it starts, where's her picture? So the first page is this, like right here, this corner. And then the second page of the bottom row is like this black right here, but it goes into her hair and her veil a little bit. And if I do the second page, I might end up going crazy because the second page is very much like the first one, except there's like more sprinkles in it. And you don't get to any other color until page 3 on the first row, where you get literally like 400 out of, 8,000 stitches of her veil. And that's, I want a bigger chunk of some other colors just to, there's a little bit more confetti, and I want to see how I feel about that. But yeah, so I don't think this is bad progress for the days that I've worked on it. Maybe like 6 days. I'm pretty okay with that. So right now I'm just working on this 3750 and filling that in. And you can kind of see it. It's, in still pictures, it's a little bit more noticeable than on camera right now, but you can definitely see it, that blue. So I think that'll look really good. Let's see. In other news, Brittany and Michelle wish that they would be starting theirs. Brittany just said today that she is going to wait until the 24th, which is what we originally slated as our start date. But like I said, they told me to go ahead and start because I wasn't really feeling any other projects at the time, and just stuff going on. And I was like, I really think this will make me happy and like bring me out of my funk, and it definitely has. So they said go ahead and start her, and so I did. And I think Michelle may be starting hers tomorrow, maybe. I could go back and look at the text, but yeah. So I think she's gonna start. Did she say tomorrow? Or did she say Monday? She might be starting on Monday, which will be 2 days early. 3 days. 3, no, 2. I don't know. Fuck. Because we were going to originally start on the 24th, which I think is a Wednesday. Isn't that Wednesday? Is today the 20th? Yeah, 21st. Yeah, we were originally supposed to start this upcoming Wednesday. Brittany's still sticking to that. I think Michelle's going to start on Monday, though. So, Michelle's, I think, has a lot of full blocks of color like mine. Brittany, I think, has a little bit more confetti than we do on our first page. So, anyways, that's the HAED update. I'm loving her. I did name her. So I named her Annalisa. It's an Italian name, so I named her Annalisa because I'm an Italian Catholic, so... Anyways, I had to name her something Italian, but I didn't want it to be like too Italian, like Mia or something. Yep, that's my update. That's my update, guys. So, I will do another one when I get the page finished, and I'm hoping that it's before the end of this week because I really do want to work on something else this month. And I'm kind of, well, spoilers. I'm going to I think I will start getting discouraged if if the pages take me this long every time. I think I will get kind of discouraged because, I was thinking that, stitching all black wouldn't take as long for some of these pages. But that's another reason why I think I'm going to do the one down and diagonal from this, is because there is going to be more colors and more confetti, and I'll have to concentrate a little bit more and perhaps it will make it go a little bit faster for me. I don't know if that logic is backwards. But I don't know. I mean, this whole series on my channel and the whole doing my very first HAED, this is all trial and error for me. So I'm actually, I'm taking advice and stuff from many people. So originally, I guess I do have more to talk about because I haven't talked about any of this yet. But so originally I went all the way over the 80 stitches so that way I knew how wide it was going to be. And then I came back over, so I cross-countryed. And then I went down, the other 9 to make a 10, and I went over for this block and filled that in. And then I started doing 10 by 10s diagonally till I got to all the confetti bits. And that's what I've been working on is the confetti bits. I have stopped working on confetti like whenever I didn't have as good of lighting to like concentrate and really like pay attention to where all the confetti was. I have been obviously moving around and doing solid black. That was like at lunch and stuff because it's not the best lighting, so it is just easier to work on solid sections. So that's kind of whenever I've been saving that, or if I'm like really tired in the evening, I'll work on the sections that are just solid black. But you can tell a little bit up here, and you might not be able to in this camera. But you can see a little bit of this first row up here. And so I've also been kind of stitching the big blocks sporadically to avoid getting column and row lines, which has worked really well so far. So I did the diagonal. At first I thought the diagonals would make them stand out a little bit more, and it really doesn't. So that was pleasantly surprising. But I mostly did that to get to the sprinkled area. But you can tell like I've been doing like, cross-countrying like random blocks. So that way I don't get those like big lines and chunks and stuff. And so far it's been working. So that's some stuff that I've just played around with this very first page. I'm fortunate enough that I have so much of one color in my first page that I can play around with some of these techniques and figure some of this out. But anyways, I think that's about all that I have. I have gone through one skein of 310 so far, and this is how much I have left of my second one. So these super heavily black pages, I'm guessing, and I'll update y'all whenever I finish this page, but I'm assuming at this point that they're gonna take about 2.5 skeins of black. My super heavy black pages, I think they're gonna take 2.5 skeins. So basically the border is each page is gonna take 2.5 skeins of black. So yeah, it's been really fun though so far. I've really enjoyed working on this project. So if you were ever thinking about starting a HAED and just felt really discouraged, just go ahead and do it. It's not that scary. Oh my God. Now I'm getting the hiccups. Okay, so anyways, that was it. Just a really quick update on where I'm at with my HAED because I have been posting pictures on Instagram. I was thinking about not doing that, but I started doing it. And I was trying to take one daily. I think my last post was on Wednesday, and that's because I did not work on her Thursday or Friday. So you'll get an updated picture on Instagram later on today. Yeah. So I will see y'all whenever this page is done, and we'll have final thoughts for page 1 coming up soon. Bye, guys.